All right then, Luffers. 4-1 final score. Is that a fair reflection of the game today, do you think?
No, it wasn't a fair reflection, but probably they deserve to go through. We've had, we were in cruise control at 1-0, got ourselves in front, really good goal, and playing really, really well. And then we've given a soft goal away to make it 1-1. We then had what should have been a penalty at 1-1. We've hit the post at 1-1. They've gone 2-1, dead on half time. We then again have missed chances to make it 2-2. We've hit the post, it's gone 3-1. And then at 3-1 we've again had chances. Keeper's made a couple of good saves and they've got a fourth in the last couple of minutes, and that makes it look like a bit of a drubbing. But anyone who's watching the game knows it wasn't that, and it was just a proper cup game. They've made a few changes. We made loads. We played a different shape. We've looked at different people in different positions. We've learnt a lot. No stress.
Yeah, you mentioned a number of changes there. How much of an impact do you think that had on the game today, actually?
Oh, of course it had an impact. We played a completely different shape. We played 3 lads that are making their first. One's making their second start. 2 are making their first starts. We've got our goalkeeper that's only playing the cup games. We've got a back 3 that haven't played together. Huge. Ace is playing at wing back to try and have a look at that for different reasons. Of course it's impacted us. Of course it's impacted the result. Are we bothered that we're not in the Gloucester Cup final? No, honestly, no. Playing down at Roman Glass on a Thursday night probably isn't the pinnacle of our season, but good luck to them. I hope they enjoy their day out.
Yeah, absolutely. Who would you pick out today as maybe the key players or the best players on the pitch for us?
For us, I thought young Zach's had a good game. He's hit the post. He's caused problems. Bits to learn. He's playing men's football for the first time really. And the other left back, who's a big strong boy on toes first half, and second half that he sort of worked out what he was going to do. So he had to vary his game a little bit, which will come with time in games. But he's going to be a really good player, young Zach. What he played with Harris Felton was outstanding in centre midfield. Didn't deserve to be on the losing team. I thought Jacob Spence again, who's only making his second appearance for us, thought he had a really, really solid game as well. And there was other couple of probably that have done themselves justice, and a few that have been slightly off of it.
Focusing away from the cup now and away from Bishop's Cleeve, we faced Everton Heath Harlequins on Saturday. Anything needs to change in preparation of that game?
It'd be a completely different game. I think the day that every game of football is on those things is when I'm done with football. I absolutely detest them. They're not real games of football. They make average players look good and good players look average. So our preparation will be for grass, luckily, for the last 16 games of the season. We'll play on decent pitches as the pitches turn, and we're going to what's going to be a really, really tough game down at Beverton. They've had a really good result tonight, beating Biddeford, and they've had a fantastic debut season in the league, and we've got a lot of respect for them and what they've done this season. But we'll be very different. Couldn't tell you the amount of changes from tonight, but there's certainly 4 or 5 off the top of my head that have been rested tonight that will come back in, and we've got to prepare for what's going to be a really difficult game. But I think as I said to the boys at the end, and I'll repeat it here, Bishop's Cleeve have been in the league the whole season. We're a season behind them in terms of our progress. We're 13 points better off with 2 games in hand. We're in a really strong position in the league. I'm sure both clubs would swap that for a Gloucester Cup final. And we've got to keep remembering, we've got the smallest budget in the league. We're a small team that's getting used to the level, and we're going to have bumps in the road. Tonight was a bump in the roads. If you'd have offered us, going into the start of February, that we'd win a game in hand and you go top of the division, I think everyone would have thought you were off your heads. So no issues tonight. Fair play to them. They obviously thoroughly enjoyed their evening, and good luck to them for the final. And we'll dust ourselves down for what's going to be a really good run in, and hopefully we can nab on those top 5 spots and get in the playoffs, which I'm sure they'll be looking at doing the same. So let's see who comes out on top come the end.
That's brilliant, mate. Thank you very much.
Top man.